Hey, what's going on everyone? Matt here for the Matt Film Show. Welcome guys back to a brand new video. If you guys are new, you can make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys like, and let's get right into it. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my review on Ahsoka, the new Disney Plus series, the new Star Wars series on Disney Plus that is now streaming on Disney Plus. Um, Ahsoka stars Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka, uh, Natasha Liu Bardizzo as Sabine Wren, Mary Elizabeth Winston as Hera Sedula, Ray Stevenson as Balon Skull, Lars Mikkelsen as Grand Admiral Thrawn, Amon Stefandi as Ezra Bridger, and Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. Um, so the premise of the show is basically it's a continuation from Star Wars Rebels. It's basically Star Wars Rebels season 5. Um, and the show, I got lost in the show because I have not seen Rebels. So if you have not seen Star Wars Rebels, you will get lost with this show. Um, this show did not live up to the hype, did not live up to what I expected the show to be. Um, there was a very, very cool moments. Um, I think one of the cool moments was obviously when Anakin Skywalker, when Hayden Christensen showed up as Anakin Skywalker. Um, I think that was very, very cool. They did have some references to the Clone Wars. You had Anakin Skywalker wear like a live action Clone Wars. And I thought that was very, very, very cool. See, obviously, I did see the Clone Wars, and I do love Star Wars, the Clone Wars animated series. So that was one of very, very, very cool to see. Um, Otherwise than that, I did not get a lot of the Star Wars Rebels references. Some characters do pop off that are from Rebels. I do not even know um, who they are because I only saw like the first couple of episodes. I kind of fell off of that show, but I did stay with the Clone Wars. So the Clone Wars parts was really cool. We got to see a live action Captain Rex, which I thought was very, very, very cool to see as a fan of the Clone Wars. Very, very cool to see. Um, the lightsaber battles between Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka were also very, very cool to see. Um, what else did I really enjoy this show? Um, Otherwise than that, Grand Admiral Thrawn would look, which was a villain from the clone from Rebels, which I did not know who he was because I did not saw a couple of the shows. The CGI on him was kind of off. I was not a big fan of the CGI and Grand Grand Admiral Thrawn. I think it was kind of way off. The CGI on Hera, uh, was it Hera? Yeah, was kind of off as well. So the CGI was a bit off. Uh, Ahsoka did look good in live action. Obviously, we saw her in live action in Mandalorian, but her in this show, she did a very good job. Um, I think Sabine Wren looked pretty cool in live action, not gonna lie. Um, Ezra Bridger was also in this as well. Um, I did not recognize him because he had like the whole beard and all that. I'm assuming that that's how you look like in the end of the show, as far as I know. Like I said, I only saw a couple of episodes of Star Wars Rebels. He had the long hair. He did not have a beard at all. So I do not know. I did not recognize him. Um, Chopper was also in this. The droid of Sabine and Rebels was also in this as well. And live action, I think, was very cool to see him. I only saw a glimpse of him when I saw Rebels there. But otherwise than that, I think Ray Stevenson did a very good job as the bad guy. Um, um, right? As Balon, I think he did a very good job as a villain. Sadly, he passed away, so rest in peace to Ray Stevenson. Um, But I think he did a very, very, very good job with that, with him as the bad guy. The fight scenes between him and Ahsoka were also really cool to see. Uh, there were a couple of episodes that I was kind of bit turned off, but as the show progressed, um, it was it was it did good. Um, I I would not mind if they do a second season. I would be down for it. I would be totally down if they do a season two of Ahsoka. Um, as far as right now, they have not announced a season two, probably because of the strikes. But probably when the strikes is over, the most likely will announce Ahsoka season two, which I said I would be totally down for it. Um, well, because of the strikes, there has not been a lot of new information about this, so it's kind of like what we know of. You know what I mean? Speculation and pure speculation. Um, um, what else could I say? Um, I think that there could have been more. I think with this show, I think what would be cool, since we did kind of get a live action Rebels, I think if they did a live action show of Star Wars: The Clone Wars in live action on Disney Plus, maybe get Hayden Christensen back, get Edwin McGregor back, uh, get all these guys back into a live action. I'll be totally down for it. I love Star Wars: Clone Wars. I love the show. Um, so I would be totally down to get a live action Star Wars: The Clone Wars show on Disney Plus. I'll be totally down. Hopefully Disney watches this and makes and hopefully announces it after the strikes. Um, but like I said, I wish I would have watched Rebels. I could watch it. You know what I mean? I might go back and watch it the rest of the seasons. But if I saw Rebels, if I saw Rebels, I probably would have loved this show more. If I'm being straight up honest. Since I did not watch a lot of Rebels, I kind of fell off of the show. I enjoyed it for what it was. Some parts I did get lost. So what I would say is, if you have not seen Star Wars Rebels, watch this show because you would get lost. Um, but otherwise than that, I think it was a very very great first season. I'm down, like I said, I'm down for more. Um, and I know that we're getting a Mandalorian season four. Who knows when that's coming out because of the strikes? Um, we are getting a season two of Andor, which I'm assuming next year or whenever it comes out because of the strikes as well. So we're getting another Mandalorian, we're getting another Andor. Um, People are begging them to do another Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I don't want another Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan to me was a one-off done. Um, was a bit of a letdown for me. So if they announce Obi-Wan season two, what happens, I'll watch it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I think Obi-Wan was a one-off thing. Um, but I would be the one I'd be totally down for another season is this show Ahsoka. You guys saw earlier the year I did my review of The Mandalorian. But I think this is it for Star Wars this year. Until next year, um, I'm assuming next year we do get Mandalorian season four, depending on how the strikes is. I know. I think next year we're supposed to be getting Andor season two, maybe Mandalorian season four. Who knows? Or it might be a while until we get another Mandalorian. Uh, we might be getting a couple of the other Star Wars shows that we're supposed to be getting. The Acolyte, the what else are we supposed to be getting? Um, as far as I know, the Landor movie show that they were supposed to be doing with, I'm assuming with Childish Gambino himself. Um, why am I freezing on his name? Why am I freezing on his name? Um, Donald Glover was supposed to be getting his own standalone show on Disney Plus. Now we're getting a Lando movie, which I I like the Lando character. I think Lando's an underrated character in Star Wars. Um, I do not know if I see this as a movie. I don't. I quite. That's great that they believe in it, and I'll be down for it. I'll watch it. Obviously, I'll watch it. But after Solo, not a big Solo fan. I know a lot of people love Solo, and I know a lot of people want a sequel to Solo. I don't think that we should get a I don't think a Lando movie is the way to go. I don't think it is. Um, I do not know how much episodes Lando was supposed to be. 6 episodes, 8 episodes. I do not know. Uh, Good thing is Ahsoka is 8 episodes, which is not bad. Uh, I just wish that Disney made these episodes longer, like actual TV episodes. Um, this mini series, mini episodes, 6, 8 episodes, does not work for them. The model does not work for them. Um, Marvel has suffered a lot from that as well. I kind of feel like in the MCU shows, um, the best part always is towards the 5th and 6th episodes, and the boring stuff is always in the beginning. And I think if they were able to do 9 episodes, maybe even 10 or 11 or 12 for the MCU, I think that would have been way better if they done that model. So far, I think the highest one in the MCU has been What If with 10 episodes, I believe it was 10 or 11 episodes. And WandaVision, which had 9, all the other ones have 6, which is kind of a letdown. But I think Ahsoka worked pretty well as 8 episodes. Probably could squeeze in maybe 10 episodes max. But so far, episode count wise, it did good. Story wise, I was a bit lost because I did not finish watching Rebels, but I did like what it was. Character wise, I did like the Ahsoka character. I enjoyed the Sabine character. The Hera character was nice, as cool as well. Um, Seeing Chopper was very, very, very cool to see. The Ezra character was also cool. Um, and the the um Bylon, the Balon character from Ray Stevenson villain was I think was a very good villain for the show. Seeing Captain Rex in live action was very cool as well. Um, I think that was all the positives, and I think that was a pretty positive show. So yeah, I quite enjoyed Ahsoka for what it was. Um, Couple of episodes was kind of not that great, but the whole show in general, I really enjoyed it, and like I said, I'll be done for season 2, hoping that they make another season. But yeah, that'll be my review on Ahsoka, that's now streaming on Disney Plus. Because then you can make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.